What is up, everybody? Keith Whitman here with Jeremy to my left. We are at TK Gorman for basketball, not football, basketball. And it's going to be a fun night here at TK Gorman. We got the Tyler Heat and the TK Gorman Crusaders. Jeremy, how's it going, man?
Man, I'm good. How are you, brother?
I'm doing good.
It's hat switch time, right?
I know.
We've been doing so much football, but it's a great time of year. It's basketball and football colliding.
Yes.
Again, we got a great matchup here. The Tyler Heat ladies, they're 0-2 walking in here tonight, where the TK Gorman Lady Crusaders come in at 3-1.
So we got the tip off, and it's going to go to Lexi Fuller for the Heat. She goes up. That's going to be number 30. Well, I don't have that one. We have a 32, but she's not on
That's Riley Bergeron. She was listed earlier as, I think, 20-something.
22.
Yeah,
so
she's
that's going to be 32. Thank you. We'll get this right. We're first game of the year.
Yeah, we're getting it all ironed out here.
And a jump ball all ready to get things started.
So it should be Gorman's there on the jump. So the tip went to the Heat.
And Gianna Mahfood is going to pass it off. That's going to be Haley Lowe. And a foul already is going to be on the Tyler Heat on Savannah Fuller. So her first personal foul of the quarter. Going to go back out to number 13. And that's going to be Molly Matson. Matson gets the ball stolen. And now the Heat on the move. A pass underneath by Lexi Fuller is going to be blocked going out of bounds, and I believe it's going to be back to the Heat.
Yeah, it's going to stay with the Heat here again. A little bit of early season jitters, right? Like sometimes those early games and two teams that haven't really matched up before much, and so.
Arrington going to pass it in. And that's going to be Riley Bergeron, with the 2 as the Heat take the early lead. Amelia Meads bringing the ball down for the Crusaders. Mahfood with it, hands it off. Lowe trying to go underneath, finds an easy dump-off pass. Mahfood takes it underneath and gets blocked. Tries to go back for the ball on the rebound, but gets it, and I'm not sure. Yeah, it's going to be a foul. Second team foul, first team foul for number 11, Emily Arrington.
Yeah, a good initial defense there, and then Emily kind of got out of position and tried to reach from behind. And you usually don't get that jump ball call when you reach around somebody there. Those are what we call hugs. We don't like to hug on basketball, right?
Yeah. Matson back out to Meads. Meads backs up, tries to set it up. Goes back to Matson. Matson trying to pass it around, finally gets it back. I'm trying to keep up with it here. That's going to be Lowe. Lowe underneath. Passing it back out to Meads. Meads trying to find an open person. Does. Mahfood has it, setting up a play. Back around midcourt. Drives to the left-hand side. Meads, shot off the back. Good rebound by Mooney. Mooney out to number 13, Lowe. Lowe with the shot. It's going to go off one of the Gorman Crusaders, and the Heat will get it back. A lot of action here early. Not a lot of points yet, but still early in the game.
Yeah, they're kind of, Gorman's running that dribble drive motion offense, kind of across the top, 4 out and 1 in. Oh, good take there. Just misses the bucket.
Yeah, that was Arrington on the shot. She kind of put it a little bit too high on the glass, and it kind of rolled in and out. But they're going to get it back, and Arrington's going to be out for the inbound pass. 5:56 left in the first period.
That's got to be, that was close to a 5 count.
Oh, yeah.
It might have been one of those generous early season 5.5s,
Hey, same thing.
So 2-0 here, your score early in the first period. And a pass to the outside of the key. 3-point shot in there. Lexi Fuller for the Heat. Beautiful, beautiful shot. And Meads looks underneath, and it's going to be blocked. And it's a throw in down by Fuller, Fuller trying to get position Pass back out to the top of the key. Three-point shot, no good by Arrington. Lowe brings it down, passes back over to Mahfoud. Mahfoud trying to get things set up. 5:18 left in the first period. Arrington on Mahfoud. Mahfoud throws it off the leg of Arrington. We already have our first sub of the game as Carly Rowe comes in. Passes into Meads. Meads gets stolen, and that's going to be Fuller. Fuller's going to take it the length of the court off the glass, and in there.
Yeah,
for two.
A great rip there. I thought she might have been in trouble at first. She kind of went a little wide on that right-handed layup and almost gave up room, but she's able to get it in before the block comes.
And we're going to have a 30-second timeout. The first timeout for Gorman. And Jeremy, man, again, got to get back into the swing of basketball. We've been doing football all season long.
Yeah, the space between, right? It's pretty much total action nonstop, right? And so you got to figure out the pacing. Yeah, it's a
little bit different.
And this game's been a little bit frenetic to start as well, and so you kind of get both, right?
Yeah, trying to get things going on our end here. We had a little bit of a technical issue at the beginning. One of our systems froze up on me. So I'm trying to get everything back going for everyone here. And the pass is in. That's going to be Mahfoud bringing it back down for the Crusaders. It's Meads. Meads looking for a outlet, finds Mahfoud. Mahfoud around the right-hand side. Trying to get a moving pick, didn't work. Mahfoud's going to take it all the way in, and doesn't happen. Good rebound. Fuller's going to pass it all the way down to Arrington.
There's been a lot of contact on the perimeter. Usually those are called, but they've kind of let them play a little bit here. I'm okay with that as long as it stays that way, right?
Yeah, Fuller finds.
Oh, great cut.
Berggren gets a good pass to Fuller. Fuller with the two, and we're 9-0 with 4:12 left in the first period.
Yeah, everybody was kind of still, and she saw the open cut there to the lane and took it and converted. It was a great move there, and again, heads up on the post there to be looking for it.
So we have a foul on the play.
That's going to be 2 on Arrington.
It's the third personal foul, or third team foul, excuse me.
Yeah, and again, like we said, with the new format, right? 5 fouls in a quarter, and you shoot 2. So they're already at 3. Oh, that's backcourt.
Yeah, that's going to be.
That happened.
I couldn't see.
Yeah, it happened in the JV game too, where again, we always said if you're going to catch the ball that close to the line, just go in the backcourt and catch it.
Right.
Right. Then you don't have to worry about getting a backcourt call. You never catch the ball within 2 feet of midcourt, either side, just to be safe. Right?
And not only is it early in the season for us, it's early in the season for the players as well. So they're trying to get things going here early in their game. Arrington up at the top, trying to find an outlet, finds one in Carrie Rowe. Rowe passing it off, and the pass from Fuller gets intercepted. That's going to be Mahfoud with the interception, and it's going to be picked on the steal.
Right back.
Fuller gets it right back, throws it to Savannah Fuller. Got Fuller and Fuller. That's what's been throwing me off. I'm looking at them like there's a lot of Fullers here.
Yeah, and then you had Meads there with the knock away, and it ended up going off of a Heat player, and so.
And got some coming in. 3:32 left in the first period.
We got a 55 checking in. I don't have on my playbook.
I do. I have, that's Truth Tinbrink.
Oh, Truth Tinbrink. Okay, cool. She wasn't on the original, I don't think, scorebook there. So.
Gotcha.
So I erased her, and then they replaced her. So that's what I get for putting an erase on there, right?
Mahfoud with the 3 off the right side of the rim, and that's going to be picked up by Lexi Fuller. Fuller's going to bring it down, trying to find somebody to pass it to, and does. Emily Arrington. Arrington covered by Mahfoud. Mahfoud, they are letting him play a little bit, aren't they?
Yeah, it's
Mahfoud tipping it.
And again, I'm okay with it as long as it doesn't change, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're okay with them being, as a coach or as a player, you want to know what they're going to call. And so as long as it doesn't change, we're good.
They're going to say it went out on one of the Tyler Heat players. And so Kimmy passes it in. That's going to go to Edel, excuse me. Meads over to Mahfood. Mahfood kind of switches in, drives the lane, and no shot. Foul on the ground. And it's going to be on number 4. So quickly, how the fouls happen.
Yeah, so 4 team fouls already here, and we're not even through. So we got 2.5 minutes left, right, in this first quarter. So the Heat are going to have to be careful there. And again, not a single foul yet for Gorman.
Passes in. I guess it got tipped off. I couldn't see I had a referee in my way. But Lexi Fuller takes this down. Dumps it off to Rowe. Rowe getting out to Tinbrink.
Oh.
Tinbrink brings it in, takes the foul. I think he's going to say it's on the floor, so it's going to be taken out of bounds.
So that foul was on number 14, Ruth Mooney of the Lady Crusaders. It was close to a travel. She got bumped right before she came back down. And
2:29 left in the first period. Pass, good pass to the outside. That's going to be Lexi Fuller with the 3 and off the back of the rim. No good. Teresa Hall gets the rebound, takes it to Mahfood. Mahfood directing traffic.
again, you're going to get that dribble weave look here. They're trying to get you confused, right? Get a switch, get a change.
Good ball handling.
It's like the legal version of the moving screen, right?
Yes.
Like you can get away with it as long as you're dribbling and passing, and so you're hoping to get somebody caught in the wash or a double and a switch or something where you can get an advantage.
Mahfood has it back. Looking to direct a play again. Hall passes it off again, and Mahfood gets it knocked out of her hand. And that was Emily Arrington with a good.
Yeah, she's had
Good
several
little
really good
defense.
defensive plays. She's got quick hands. You know, those are, especially with 2 fouls, those are, you always worry a little bit as a coach when somebody's got 2 fouls and they're reaching in on a drive-by, right, that it might get called the other way.
Amelia Meads back in the game. Mahfood passes in. Hall looking for Meads. Meads back out, and Mahfood gets tripped up.
It was iffy.
And that's good. Yeah, I don't know about that one.
I think it was more of a trip than a foul, but Fuller's going to pick up her second. That's going to be 5 on the team, so Mahfood is going to go to the line shooting 2 here.
All right, Mahfood set up. 1:33 left in the first period. And that one's going to go in.
That gets them off the blip there, right? So they got a point here and see if she can knock down the second.
And that was on Lexi Fuller, I believe, her second personal foul. That one's going to go off. Good rebound by Savannah Fuller. She's going to bring it down to the other end. Almost tipped away. And the shot is up and off the back of the rim, but rebound by Lexi Fuller.
Great rebound.
Tinbrink tried to get it in.
Again, Fuller.
Good
great
pass
look.
underneath. That's Savannah Fuller, and she puts it up off the glass for 2.
That might be that sister-sister connection. They might have done that in the backyard a few times, right?
And Mahfood tries to take it end to end and gets tripped up and goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I think Gorman's just a little too fast right now. They're sped up a little bit. I think they just got to slow down, just a little, settle in, right? And some of that is that speed offense of that dribble weave, right, that can get you sped up, but you want to be under control. A Ferrari's no good if it doesn't have brakes, as they say.
Fuller with the ball. And she's going to pass it off to Stubing. Tinbrink. Back out to Stubing. Tinbrink again. Oh, good passing going on at the top of the key. Finally gets it underneath to Savannah. Back out to Lexi. There's that sister again. 3-pointer.
Great shot there. And again, it's all about ball movement. In a zone, you got to go side to side, inside out. And it gave a wide open look for her, and she knocked it down.
Mahfood trying to get something going. Good defense by the Tyler Heat as Meads trying to bring it in, drives it through the middle and just off too high on the glass. It was rebounded by one of the Crusaders. Good end-to-end pass. That's Stubring. Oh. And right as the buzzer goes, that's the end of one. Your score, Tyler Heat 14, Gorman Crusaders 1. We'll be right back. You're watching NETSN Basketball.
All right, so again, end of one. We got the Tyler Heat with a 14-1 lead, and again, early on here, it's been all Heat. Aside from the 5 fouls there in the first quarter, everything has really gone the Heat's way so far with a 14-1 lead, and they've kind of got Gorman a little bit off kilter here, a little bit out of control. I think the thing for Gorman in the second quarter will be just to settle in a little bit, and then if you're the Heat, you want to dial that pressure up even one more notch if you can. So it's going to be Gorman Crusader ball here as we start the second quarter. And we got Meads keying it in on the inbound. All right, she's going to inbound to Adele Meads. So we got a couple of sister duos. We got the Meads sisters for Gorman, and you got the Fuller sisters for the Heat. Ball's loose. Great hustle there by Meads to pick it up. Oh, and they called her on the carry. Looks like we had a timeout, a 30-second timeout before the turnover. My apologies there. So a 30-second timeout was called before the turnover. And we're gonna.
Was it Gorman or?
Yeah,
was
Gorman called their second timeout, their second 30, so they just have 3 fulls remaining. And it was kind of an interesting thing because she carried it right after she got possession. So the timeout happened really fast, and I thought it was a loose ball when the timeout was called, but they granted it. And so it's going to be Gorman ball on the far side from us. Again, Meads is going to inbound here to it looks like we're going to get a sub here. Truth Tinbrink is going to check in. Okay, we have a delay of game warning on the Heat. I think there was a jewelry issue that didn't get cleared up. So the ball is going to Meads at the top. She's going to swing it to Hall. Back to Adele Meads. Great poke behind by Fuller. She gets the steal, the drive, and the bucket. And it looks like she's going to get the trifecta. She gets the steal, the bucket, and the foul. That's going to be on Adele Meads. Her first, team first. And again, basket was good for Fuller. And then she's going to get a chance here to knock the point in. And she does. So that's going to change her score up to 17. All right, a little bit of trouble here at the top. Meads comes around on the dribble screen drive. I think they kind of went the opposite direction here. They started out really aggressive and kind of out of control, and now they've kind of almost gone to a standstill.
And slowing down a little bit.
Yeah. So it's kind of gone the opposite of what somewhere in between is the right pace. Shot here by Meads from the wing, and she knocks down the three. So that's a 3 by Adele Meads. And that's going to cut the Heat lead to 13.
That was a beautiful, beautiful shot.
Yeah, it was pure. Nothing but net there. Oh, and a toss away. A little miscommunication there between the sisters.
So 6:38 left in the first half here at TK Gorman. Amelia Meads is going to bring it down. And she's going to look for that. Like you said, they've been slowing it down just a little bit, so she's going to look for somebody to pass it off. Good defense by the Heat as Savannah Fuller is not really letting her go anywhere. That's going to go underneath.
Yeah, it's going to be a foul on number 5, Izzy Stubing. It's going to be her first of the quarter. And that's going to put Teresa Hall at the line, shooting 2.
And get that one in. So Gorman seems to be settling down just a little bit, doing a little bit more calm, not flying off the handle like they were.
Yeah, and it's hard when the other team has a lot of pace because you almost, like, right, the game of basketball a lot of times is, the shooter went before the ball hit the rim. But it's one of those things where the Heat are going to speed you up a little bit, right? And so the Gorman Crusaders responded to that by going out of control. And so I think that timeout, that second one, was really to settle them into, hey, guys, listen, let's play at our pace, right? Don't get sped up. But it's hard not to, especially when you look up and see the clock and you're down 12. It's hard not to press and push.
Yeah. So we got Arrington trying to find somebody. She hadn't dribbled yet. She's just looking a good little toss and pass underneath to Bergeron. And it gets stolen as she tries to pass it out. That's going to be Mahfoud. Mahfoud trying to take it the length, and no. But it is going to be a foul on the shot.
And that's her third, so that's 3.
And that was on Emily Arrington. So she's probably going to come out. Mahfoud is going to step to the line. Shooting 2. 6:02 left in the half.
She knocks down the first.
It's the second team foul of the quarter for the Heat. Yeah, Arrington's going to have to settle down. She's only got
They only get 5.
more. You only get 5, so.
Yeah, we probably won't see Arrington for the rest of the half. Again,
No.
missed the second. They call them free throws, but they are not free.
No,
In
you're
fact,
not.
the Lady Crusaders are now 3 of 6 at the line, so they made half. So, again, if you're going to foul, that's a bad pass.
Meads is going to steal that one. She's got nothing but court in front of her and puts that one in.
Yeah, that pass was in slow motion, and you can't do that against the zone, especially if it's going to be a flat pass like that. It's got to be at some kind of angle so your teammate can get to it.
And that one went out of bounds on one of the Heat. I believe it was.
Yeah, it was Izzy Stubing.
Yeah,
went off her shin there, and that's going to bring in a
I believe it was
number 12.
Yeah, I was going to say that was Shmuel.
Yes.
Meads getting it out. Adele Meads has it. They're doing that little weave pattern again now. Amelia Meads is trying to gets a travel. Goes off without the ball.
Yeah, just got happy feet there, right?
Yeah.
Got in the lane and was indecisive about shooting or passing and kind of took that extra step, shuffled the puppies, as they say.
Got a lot of people in there and tried to get it moved around.
It's like one thing you want to do and then it doesn't work the way you want it to and you kind of get in between.
Heat bringing the ball down, moving it very effectively right now. Bergeron has it underneath. No, excuse me, that was Carly Rowe.
Yeah, great look there by Rowe and a bucket. So it's going to stretch the lead back to 11.
4:55 left in the first half. As the Crusaders trying to get that lead shrunk some more, and it's going to be a jump ball. As to me, it looked like Fuller just yanked it away, but they're going to call it a jump ball.
They've called that a lot tighter. So the new thing is they're trying to keep those wrestling matches out of the game, right? Where somebody ends up ripping it away.
But that's the fun part.
I know, but evidently not anymore. No, it always leads to a little bit of extracurricular.
And Fuller threw it down to Rowe. Rowe had it, but just couldn't hold on to it to get it underneath and get it into the basket. Rowe again. Bergeron has it, trying to get the give and go to Fuller. Just couldn't do it. Fuller's going to drive the lane over to Berger. Oh, that's going to be a foul. Yeah, that's Meads has it. How many is that on
That's
Meads?
just one on Meads.
Okay. So that's going to be their second of the quarter. And that's going to put Berger into the line, shooting 2. She'll miss it. And you talked about it. They are free throws, but that wasn't.
Yeah.
You might want to get her money back on that one.
That's that one where you're like, I think the AC kicked on
Yeah,
right before you
yeah.
shot it right, or somebody opened a door. Yeah,
you got to ask about that.
You're going to settle in here and try to knock down and again, it's hard to wipe that off, right? Because everybody in the crowd saw it, and so you have to, like, flush it and keep going.
There it is. And she'll sink the second one. Good way to come back from that and kind of silence the crowd a little bit. 4:16 and counting. Crusaders moving it down, gets it underneath. That's going to be Lowe. And Lowe is going to put it in the basket for 2.
Yeah, great move there by Hallie Lowe, taking it amongst the trees and was able to finish.
And the Heat are going to try to find somebody underneath. That was Schmuel. Schmuel just couldn't get the pass in. It was kind of knocked out of bounds by one of the Crusaders, trying to figure out who that was.
It was Meads.
Oh, was it Meads? Okay.
Meads stepped in front of it but was out of bounds on the recovery, so it stays with the Heat.
Hard to maneuver.
Yeah, a little bit of a tight.
We're bob and weave here. We're right on the sidelines and in front of the behind the coaches. And
yeah, they went for efficiency here in the
yes.
Gorman gym. You got the concession stand literally in the same. There's a window, so the ball might fly in there, right?
Yep.
You got
Bergen with the shot and in and out. Whew.
Yeah, kind of one of those. We're right on the court, right? There's about 5 sets of bleachers up, so it's not a huge space. So it's kind of that intimate. Everybody's close to the spot.
It is kind of nice, but also you get to know each other.
Yeah.
So Meads has it, trying to tell everybody where to go here, get a play going, and they're going to make it go. Good passing. I have been impressed with the passing of both of these teams so far in this game.
Oh.
And Mahfoud's going to try to go, but man, she's got the speed, but kind of flies off the hand a little bit.
Yeah, well, she kind of stepped on a foot there, and I'm glad they didn't call it. I hate when they call that when someone's completely still and they, trip over somebody's foot. And then Mahfoud does that thing where you don't want to do, where you turn the ball over and then you commit a foul after you turn the ball over, right? You almost make 2 bads.
Bergen going to look and just doesn't put enough on that pass to get to Lexi Fuller, but luckily it's going to be knocked out of bounds by number 12, Mahfoud. And the Heat trying to get another basket as Savannah Fuller drives underneath the basket.
Yeah, great knockaway there by Lowe, and then the second one caught her. She got the foul.
That's going to be a foul right there for 13 on Gorman. That's going to be on Lowe.
That's
her first.
Yeah, it's 4 on the team, so 1 more, and we'll have the opposite of what we had in the first quarter, shooting on the other end.
Inbound pass. Can't see who it is, so you're going to have to help me with that, but that's all right.
It was Rowe to Tenbrink, and now Fuller's got it on the top.
Fuller. Oh, that's, She
tried the Iverson, the Hezzy roll, and got caught with it, right? These people listen, some of the parents know what I'm talking about.
That was pretty good. I like that.
Yeah, she tried to rock the baby a little bit too long there and got caught. All right, checking in for the Lady Crusaders is number 3, Teresa Hall.
Meads is going to bring it in. She's the traffic cop sort of for the Crusaders.
Yeah, she's done a good job of initiating their offense. They just got to get some inside here.
Meads going to drive it to the
basket.
hole and does a very good job. Puts a little bit higher than most, but she made it happen. And now it's 20-12 with 2:25 left in the first half.
Had a little side spin on there and was able to make the bucket.
Just sunk right in. Bergen does a good job to grab that one because that could have been dangerous. Oh, good little hop step there by Fuller, and Bergen does a good job to rebound, but Meads gets it. And the Crusaders on the move. Mahfoud has it at the top. Backs up, trying to get a play. And I believe we're going to get Got a foul? Is that a foul? Yep, that's
Yeah,
a
it's
foul
going to be on 12.
Mahfood.
I think that since you don't have the ball, you can't get away. That's going to be 5, so we should be shooting. That's offensive, so never mind.
Yeah,
Take it back.
I was going to say that's an offensive
I'm out of
foul.
rhythm.
I know. It took me a minute to realize that too.
So is it, yeah, okay. We got to sub. We're missing the horn on the sub stuff. So.
Well, that's going to be.
Normally they don't let you do that, but it's early in the season, so I think we're all trying to iron it out.
Well,
right?
Laney Kimmy comes in.
You got kind of a 1-2-2 soft trap at the top here. Oh,
that was a dangerous. That was Tinbrink.
Yeah, and Mooney came in with the accidental elbow, right? She just sees ball, and looked like one of those WWE off the top rope, dropping an elbow. So we're going to shoot free throws here.
That was her second.
So Tinbrink is going to have to relocate her jaw and then shoot 2 here.
1:43 left in the first half.
That was a collision we might have seen on a Friday night, right?
Yeah,
there.
it was. That was a good one. Tinbrink shooting 2. I like those shoes.
I was going to say the kicks are nice. Oh.
And that one, man, maybe time to get back to the old. That looks like me shooting. I haven't shot basketball in so long. I would do the same thing. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's that one where the next day you're like free throw practice for everyone, right?
Tinbrink shooting the second one. That's gonna be the same. And got to touch something on that second one.
Yeah, and again, I think the hard thing is, you get the foul you want. You get 2 free throws. You got to at least knock one of them down. You missed opportunities, right? But again, you have an 8-point lead. You'd like to stretch it, and that was a good chance to do it with the clock not running.
So Mahfood's going to bring it down, and the Crusaders on the move. She's going to just take it all by herself, and that's going to ring around the Rosie and go in.
Yeah, great move there by Gianna. Again, I think aggressiveness on the drive in a good way is good there because the defense can't get their hands up.
Sorry about that, but that was Hallie Lowe, and Mahfood's going to take that one too. And just like that, we got us a game.
Yeah, 4 points. Basketball is funny like that. They switch the defense up.
And the Heat trying to move it in as well. That's going to be Carly Rowe trying to find somebody. Gets it to, sorry, my computer glitched on me. Rowe passing it off Fuller. Fuller now directing traffic a little bit. 45 seconds left. And they're probably just going to hold off and wait for one good play to end the half.
Yeah, you got to have one of your 2 posts flash on the free throw line here to give us some space.
And that's going to be a 3 for Lexi Fuller.
Or just do that. That works too.
I think that's her, third 3 or
it is. It is third 3 and first of the quarter. But yeah, she's got 11 points already.
And I think that's from the same spot. She likes that spot over there. Mahfood trying to get it in. And that's going to be a good.
I think the initial was good. I think the
secondary, that was Tinbrink. That's going to be her first.
The bop down, she got the ball, and then trying to reach for it, she kind of went through.
Yeah.
So.
13th foul with 12 seconds left. So the Heat have settled down after getting 5 in the first quarter. And that's going to be Low, and she's trying to get the ball, kind of fumbles. And Fuller fight for the ball.
Yeah, Mahfood's going to get called for diving on top there. That's going to be her 3rd as well.
Yep, that's not good for the Crusaders.
And 7th already of this. And again, they don't keep count after 5, right? That's the new thing too. You don't go up higher than 5 each quarter. But
right.
7 team fouls in the period. And Savannah's at the line shooting 2.
But if you are a Gorman fan, you got to be careful.
Yeah, and I think their bench is, again, both these teams have we really only had about 7 girls get in so far, and so you don't have really deep benches anyway, about 9 players each, and so foul trouble can be big.
She sinks that one. So she gets 1 out of the 2, 24-16. 3 seconds.
Steal.
Fuller steals it, and nope, not going to get it off in time. And so with that, we're going to take a short break. We're at halftime here in TK Gorman. And we'll be back for basketball on NETSN. Don't go anywhere.
Brook Hill is more than a school.
I am more than a teacher.
We're more than a classroom.
This is more than a performance.
That is more than a scoreboard.
At Brook Hill, you are more than a student. Brook Hill provides a Christ-centered education that more than prepares students for college. It prepares them for life. Brook Hill is a place to grow, a place to belong, a place to thrive. Are you ready for more?
Northeast Texas Sports Network is dedicated on delivering the most entertaining sports broadcasts in East Texas. And if you're interested in having your next sporting event streamed live, visit us online at netsn.live.
And welcome back to TK Gorman for the second half. We are ready for some good action here. Good comeback by the Gorman Lady Crusaders.
Yeah, it was a tough first quarter, right? You walk out with 1 point, and you're down 14-1, and then they cut the lead to 8, so good on them. And
so I'm excited to watch how this is going to go.
Yeah, that zone defense they switched to in that second quarter really changed this game.
And good defense by the Heat, putting a little bit of a stunt in how the offense for Gorman is going, as they're trying to get it to the inside, and a foul already quickly here to start the second half.
I think that was Savannah Fuller, so that's going to be her second. Yeah, kind of one of those, she fell down and then tried to reach a little bit. You know, you try to get your hand to a cookie jar one more time and the lid closes.
That happens to me a lot.
I was going to say, I have no experience with that.
Yes,
that's what I've heard.
none at all. That's why my wife doesn't keep cookies or a cookie jar around the house.
That's right, it's dangerous.
Mahfoud gets it and tries to take it inside and does a very good job to draw a foul.
They called that on Stubing. I was wondering if it was going to be Bergeron or Stubing.
That's going to be Stubing's second. It's going to be the second team foul in just 30 seconds. And so the Heat better be careful. And they're going to find themselves in a position to put the Lady Crusaders on the line early in this second half and in this third quarter. Pass in by Mahfoud. And not a very good one, as I think it was what we call a broken play, so to speak.
And then
if
it was
in
like
football,
the
in football
eyeball.
nomenclature.
It rolled all the way down the line, and not one person grabbed it. Right?
Just watching it.
Yeah. They weren't sure who touched it last. We're like, I don't know. It might be us. I'm not sure. Yeah,
Lexi.
Not how you drew it up, right? That one where you go, I don't think that's how we were supposed to run that.
I don't believe that's it. Fuller passes it in to Fuller. That's Lexi to Savannah, the sister combo. And pass it in. And I'm just extremely impressed about the passing ability of both these teams, as they have done in the first half. And the Heat driving in. That's going to be off the glass by Arrington. And a jump ball as Arrington, and I believe that was Mahfoud fighting for the ball.
Yeah, so it's going to stay with the Heat because Gorman got the ball to start the quarter.
7:02 left in the third quarter. That's a pass out to that's Lexi Fuller. And Fuller not making that one. That was just a little bit over. Put a lot of mustard on it.
She had 12 in the first half, but she'd probably like that one back.
Yeah, that one just too much on it. She wishes, like you said, she probably wishes she had that one back. So Meads is going to bring it down for the Lady Crusaders and see what she can do. A little bit of a press. I wouldn't call it a full court, but just that man-to-man and that the Heat are putting. Now they've gone to the zone. Good passing. That's going to be Mahfoud who's going to get it. Kind of regroup.
I think I'm the Heat. I'm content. Let them dribble and go side to side, right? Like, they're not going to hurt us there. It's when they get inside that it's trouble.
Yeah, keep it out. And that was way underneath for Madsen to try to get it. I think she didn't realize where she was when she caught the ball.
Yeah, that's one you'd like her to kick out or dribble out a little bit, get a better angle. But sometimes you get forced under and you kind of panic. And so they're going to sink this 1-2-2 kind of modified trap here.
And Cohn's going to pass it out. Trying to see here. That's going to be Fuller. And off the front of the rim.
Great board there by Bergeron. Couldn't quite get it to Savannah Fuller there, but a good rebound by her.
Another jump ball. So that's the third one here in the second half.
Yeah. Coach Thomas wanted a travel call there on the pickup. I think she was moving before the ball went down. It's, sometimes you get away with those and sometimes you don't.
So pass out to Meads, and that's going to be a good defensive play there for Arrington, but going to be off Arrington. So the Crusaders going to have it back.
All right, then here's
And
Kate Cohn checking
Kate
in.
Cohn,
Yeah.
As Meads will come out. Cohn on the inbound. And once again, off Arrington. She just
do it again. Yeah, Cohn's just a freshman, so a young player getting some time early in the season here.
pass. Ooh, little contact there by Fuller. And Fuller kind of tripped into that one, but I don't believe that referee's buying that.
Yeah, he said it doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's her third. And the third team foul of the third quarter.
Yeah, really a smart play by Mahfoud there, knowing the contact was coming from behind. She just put the brakes on and drew a foul.
And she's a good little ball player. As the Heat will get it on the turnover. And that's Savannah Fuller finding Lexi on the left-hand key. Lexi passes it back out. And there's Savannah is going to take it up off the glass, in for two.
That's our first points of the quarter right there.
Yeah,
Keith.
it is.
We're almost halfway through.
Yeah,
it took us 3 minutes to break the seal there.
4:50 left in the third period. Mahfoud trying to take it all the way herself, which has proven to be good favor for her in the last quarter or last period, but not on that one. And Mahfoud is going to go get her fourth foul of the ball game.
That's the frustration foul. You didn't get the drive you wanted. You didn't get a call, and so then you double it, right? You hurt yourself by picking up your fourth.
And that puts you back on the bench there for at least the rest of the period.
Yeah, you got to cheer your team on. Oh, we got a timeout.
We got a timeout. So with that timeout, we're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back.
We would like to thank Christine Vasquez, CPA, PLLC, the official accountant of NETSN.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
I coach for 15.
And we are back here at TK Gorman. 4:34 left in the third period. Stay tuned. We have another game next on another stream for us, but either way, it's the boys' game between the Tyler Heat and the TK Gorman Crusaders. Don't forget to like and subscribe here on NETSN and chat with us. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for. We'd love to hear from you. And we appreciate you watching and hanging out with us tonight and dealing with our very first basketball game of the season for Jeremy and I. We're a little rusty, so we appreciate your patience and understanding with us.
I got a couple in last week, and we were in Little Frost, Texas. I'd never been there. I think that's some of the fun of doing this job is you get to go to places you've never been and see teams you've never covered. Great look inside
there.
That
was beautiful, and that's Savannah Fuller, and she just seems to be finding herself underneath that basket.
Yeah, and it was a great play there to move it quick. Again, to beat a zone, you got to go quick passes and keep the ball off the floor because every dribble allows the defense to reset, and so they did a good job there of 2 quick passes and a bucket.
And that's going to bring a Carly Rose going to step back in as Stubing is going to come out. And here come the Crusaders. Madsen passes it back out. I thought she was going to take it all in, but she doesn't. That's going to be Adele Meads. And that's over to Cohn. Back to Madsen. Madsen just not having good luck. She was looking for a foul on that, Jeremy.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that wasn't a jump ball. It looked like hand on ball, you know.
That's what I was thinking the same thing.
But they didn't call that one. So sub coming in. You know, Keith, this Tyler Heat team is a homeschool program.
Yeah.
And so for them to be able to play here, they've got to be over half their time has to be at home. And so a lot of them do a co-op kind of thing where they maybe go to school one day a week or something like that. But they're over 50% of their time has to be at home school. And then you've got, Gorman is a TAPS program. So this is really non-conference, right? It's an interesting early season matchup.
And Meads is going to just kind of do a sky hook there.
And again, good on this Gorman team for scheduling this game because a lot of schools won't with these homeschool programs. And the Heat has a strong program, both girls and guys.
Yeah, I've seen the Heat play a few times over the last. Oh, that was a steal and a good one by Arrington. Arrington is just going to try to take it end to end, and that one's going to be a foul. And I believe it's going to be on number 11.
Actually, it was on
Lady
5.
Kimmy. Oh, it's going to be on 5.
5. It was Kate Cone.
That's going to be her first.
Yeah, that was one of those. They probably could have called the foul about everywhere down the court, and they kind of waited and let her get the shot up. But that could have been on the floor anywhere.
It'll be second team foul, and that'll put Arrington to the line, shooting 2. Misses the first one. But no, I've worked at a couple of schools, and with Chapel Hill, and I've worked at Cumberland Academy, and I've seen the Tyler Heat play both of those schools in basketball. So I've enjoyed. I've watched this program over the last 5 or 6 years, and tell you what, they don't slouch. They can play. They have some athletes. That one's going to be banked off, and so Arrington missed both the free throws.
But then it looks like a foul there by number 11 on, it was on Arrington. Okay, I thought it might have been the other way, but he said black 11. I had it on.
And that's her 4th, so I imagine that Schmuel's going to come in for Arrington. Yep, that's what's,
she's got 4. She probably didn't know she had 4, or she hoped nobody knew she had 4, so she could stay in, right?
Yeah.
You're like, no, surely it wasn't on me, Coach.
So here come the Lady Crusaders. And Meads makes a good little move there to get the 2.
Yeah, that fake out and then the step through under was a great move to get a bucket.
28-18 is your score. 2:46 left in the third period. Tyler Heat trying to make a move here. As that's Schmuel trying not to go backcourt.
Yeah, and Gorman's kind of up the pressure here.
Oh, that's a travel. Yeah, Tinbrook took an extra step. Change pivot feet. Can't do that.
Yeah, and again, I think if you're Schmuel, you got to come over another step or two to make that pass easier. And I think that's what Tinbrink was waiting on. It didn't happen.
Yeah. And Mead's going to just take it all herself. I thought it looked like she was kind of high-fived on that, but again, they're letting them play a little bit more.
Yeah, Fuller comes across with the block. The smaller, that one's not. The smaller of the 2 Fullers got the block.
Yeah. And that's going to be on number 3. That's a Hall, that's Teresa Hall, her first. 4th team foul. So both teams now within 1 of going to the line. And a lot more aggressiveness on the defense, Jeremy, for Gorman here.
And you got to make them pay, right? Like
right.
You're bringing 2 from the top and the wing, so somebody's got to get that free throw line there and then keep that from coming. Right there, somebody's got a flash free throw because that spot is wide open.
I was going to say you got 2 covering Savannah Fuller. Somebody's got to be open somewhere. Now there are 2 covering Lexi Fuller. And so you got Savannah and then Schmuel underneath, and you got a foul as Schmuel tries to go to the basket. She's going to be shooting 2, and that foul is going to be on Cone. That's her 2nd. And Schmuel's going to be going to the line.
Yeah, so she gets to shoot 2. Again, we've said they're free throws, but they have not been free and easy.
And that one goes off. Misses.
The announcer jinx, right?
Yep. Yeah, we have that ability.
We do. It is a special power. It's like granted the day that you say yes to be in our broadcast.
Yes, exactly. And there it goes. Puts that one in.
And again, they've kind of kept this lead 10-12, right? Like it's just stayed in the same spot. And they had that quick little burst there from Gorman, cut it to 4, and then the Heat have pushed it back out.
Just under a minute and a half left in the third period. You got a foul there. And that's going to be on Savannah Fuller, her third.
And it puts them to the line, shooting 2.
Now both teams shooting 2 for the remainder of the third period.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing to this rule change is really what happens in the fourth quarter when you're down, because you got to foul early in the quarter to get to 5, right, to force the team to shoot free throws late. So it changes some strategy of what you might do normally, you know.
Yep. Amelia Meads misses the first shot.
So we've seen a team down 6 late, and they have to foul like 4 times to get free throws, where in the past it might have been 7 at that point, and clock stops.
Both free throws missed. And now Savannah Fuller on the run and finds a wide open Tinbrook underneath, but didn't stay wide open long. She was fouled on the shot. And I believe that was Amelia Meads on the foul. That'll be her second. And of course now Tinbrook going to the line, shooting 2. Student section doing their duty, but it doesn't seem to faze Tinbrook as she puts that one in.
It's 7:15 and the bank is still open. So she banks it in.
Yep.
It counts just the same, right? In the scorebook, it's a 1 either way.
You don't have to call it in regular basketball.
That's right. That's
Only
right.
in street ball.
That's true.
Minute 22 left. Shot number 2 for Tinbrink, and puts that one in. Didn't have to go to the bank for that one.
Yeah, she recovered from those earlier misses in the first half where she didn't shoot well and not.
Double trouble, and we're going to have a jump ball. And a great job by Tinbrink. Good smarts there to just go for the ball. She saw the opening and she just went for it.
I've got it to the Heat.
And we have a little confusion.
They're not going to ask us, but I've got it Heat ball as well.
Excuse me.
I had it Heat ball, but I guess they're going to, I don't know. What are we doing here? Oh, they're going to give it to Gorman. Okay.
There you go. So Gorman's going to take it out. Mead's going to have it. And it looks like another jump ball, and guess who's going to get it this time? You're going to be right.
Yeah, I think that's that thing where the ball don't lie, right? So
Yep.
Heat ball with 1:06 left here in the third quarter. Again, they've got a 13-point lead here. And now that 1-2-2 trap's extended out three-quarter court. Oh, great move there.
Oh, yeah, that was beautiful, and that's Fuller getting out to, I believe that was, I'm trying to see who it is, Rowe.
Travel. Yeah.
But
Rowe was long on the shot. Great rebound by Fuller, and then she jumped twice, and you can't do that. I think she was trying to draw the foul there on that jump and try to fight through it.
just under a minute left in the third period. Means is going to bring it down for the Crusaders. And gets it to Madsen. And another jump ball. It's going to go underneath for Gorman. 41 seconds left in the third period. Meads trying to find somebody at the top of the key. That's going to be, it's going to be picked off. And I believe that's going to be Lexi Fuller. She's going to just take it end to end off the glass in for the score.
And she gets the foul.
Yep, and one, as we call it. Bucket does count.
And then Kate Cohn picks up her third foul.
She's been busy this period.
Hey, listen, you get 5 of them, you might as well use a few, right?
you can't take them with you. What does that go?
That's right.
Fuller with the shot off the front of the rim, doesn't get it.
Oh, had a chance at a wolf grab there.
Oh, and a good grab by Fuller. Fuller trying to find her sister there, or somebody.
What a jab step there. She had the Jordan jab step going there. Left, right,
that was
front,
nice.
back.
Tinbring tries to get it. 16 seconds left in the third period. Trying to set up a play to end the period with Lexi with the ball. She's going to just find a hole. Oh, she passes it back out.
Schmuel shoots in short.
And they're just going to let the time run out. So 33-18 is your score after 3. We're heading to the fourth period as the Tyler Heat maintain the lead and have done so during the duration. We'll be right back for the fourth period on NETSN. Don't go anywhere.
We would like to thank Christine Vasquez, CPA, PLLC, the official accountant of NETSN.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
Well, we were talking during the break, and, I think if I'm a Crusader and the game ends up the way that it kind of looks right now, I think you're going to have to go back and you're going to wish you could take the first and third quarterback. You score 1 point in the first, you only score 2 in the third. That's really been the difference in this game, because in the third quarter it was, they had a 5-point advantage, but they dug themselves a hole, and then they've done it again. Now they're down 15. They were just down 8 at the half, and so then you got to climb out of that, right? So I think by 4 minutes you want to cut this under 10 to have a chance to get back in this one.
Yeah. So we have start the fourth, and do we have a foul?
Yep.
Already, I didn't catch that. But
she gave her the forearm shiver on accident there to the top. Fuller came to the ball, and then Lowe came from the other direction and didn't see her and kind of almost took her out.
Yep, and that's going to be on Lowe. Her first team foul in the period.
See, I like the adjustment there going to that high post. Again, you got a girl on the free throw line. It makes the defense recognize that, and it keeps some of that trap action away.
And they're not being as aggressive towards, well, I say that, and they go underneath. I was going to say they're not being as aggressive towards the goal. And a good turnover by Lexi Fuller.
Yeah, they've done a good job tonight. They gave the ball up there, but then they got it right back. I think that's been their success, is even on turnovers, they're hustling back and making a play to get back on the ball.
Oh, and almost a turnover there, but that's going to be number 23, Adele Mead. She kind of grabbed the arm, and good fight for the ball.
She almost got away with it. She almost got there. They would have been right there with us. We'd have had a party of four right here.
Almost in her lap there, or through the table, through all of our stuff.
That's right. We're in that spot where it could get dangerous.
And that's going to be, guess who, Lexi Fuller with the 3. That makes number 4 on the game. And 6:42 left in the ball game.
Yeah, the Heat have doubled the score now, the Gorman Lady Crusaders.
And Gorman trying to get the ball worked underneath. They've been doing that a lot, but Tyler Heat are just playing some good defense, keeping him on the perimeter all night long. And they're not able to work that underneath, and when they do, something like that happens where it's knocked out of bounds and they lose on a turnover.
Yeah, there's too many people watching and not enough people moving, right? That post has either got a seal or flash, and they're kind of doing neither, and it allows that second defender to come over and play, which makes the drive really hard.
Pass across the middle, and there's Fuller again. She's going to try to do it, and she does. Make it 5.
If it wasn't in the scattering report before this, I think the new rule is don't let her shoot a 3, right?
Right, and it's on that same spot, just flopped on the different side. That's going to be a timeout.
That right wing.
She sure does. So they're going to take a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, and we're going to tell you guys we're going to be here next. We got the boys game next, so we'll finish this stream, and then we'll bring up the next stream later, probably about 10 minutes later for game number 2, where the TK Gorman Crusaders will take on the Tyler Heat for the boys game, and we'll be able to do that for you.
And the beautiful thing is, Keith, if you're watching on YouTube, all you have to do is click that subscribe button.
Yeah.
And it allows you to to say hey and chat with us, but it also allows you to get notified when we do go live. And again, we're going to be covering a lot of the Heat boys basketball games this season. And so if you want to know when they go live, make sure you click that button and subscribe. And you can also download our app. It's really expensive. It's free.
Yes.
And it has a ton of stuff. It's got sports from football to baseball to basketball and in between. And again, you'll get notifications when we go live. You can see the high school playoff brackets. We do a Tuesday night Beast from the East show, all kinds of stuff live on NETSN that you can get on the app and on our website and YouTube. So just a little shameless plug there.
Well, yeah, and like I said, we're amidst the playoffs right now for football, and obviously starting basketball season as Gorman trying to get up, and Mooney unable to make a basket with a couple of tries. That's going to be a foul on Savannah Fuller.
Yeah,
that's her fourth, but they're going to keep her in, I'm sure.
The shot that Mooney had there, that might have been her easiest basket all night, and she almost rushed it because she hadn't had any room, right? She hadn't had space, and then she got it there and kind of rushed the shot and missed it.
Mahfoud's back in the game. She has 4 fouls. You got to be careful with her. Or no, she has.
Yeah,
she has 4.
Yeah,
she misses the first free throw. So you got to watch her because one more foul, she's out for the game. But like you said, we got a lot of basketball games on this season, not just for the Heat, but for a lot of other teams on the season. I know we got White House.
Yeah, we got that team from Martins Mill.
Yeah.
They're pretty good. They're pretty salty.
And that one goes in for Mahfoud, so point scored for Gorman and knocked her right out of her shoe. It's Fuller. And Lexi's lost her shoe.
Yeah, and he's like, I can't call the timeout for you there on that one.
Yeah, so got a timeout called. And I believe isn't that their first timeout?
It's the second.
Okay.
Yeah, they call one of the third. So this one's a full timeout.
So that'll be, So, but we got a lot going on. We had a lot of football this season, over 100 games, I believe, maybe a little bit more. And
then playoffs, I think we've got 5-6 games a night each night of the week. And
I think we have a Thursday night game, and then we have about 5 or 6, like you said, on Friday night. And then of course, it'll dwindle as the season goes, maybe, or as the playoffs progress. And then basketball season, we'll be into that one and probably into the playoffs for that. And then baseball season, I'll be getting into baseball season. I get to do all of it this year. This is actually going to be my very first year doing basketball. So as you can tell, because I'm not very good at it, I'm not. Jeremy's better at it than I am.
I don't know about that, but no, it's a lot of fun. I jumped in last year during basketball season and just haven't slowed down. And again, it's a joy for us to get to do this.
Oh yeah, we do it for the kids.
And we're thankful for these sponsors that make it happen, right? These sponsors you see on our carousel here allow us to bring these broadcasts to you for free. So we're thankful for them.
And great look underneath. That's going to be Bergeron.
Yeah, that was patient there on Fuller there to kind of get in the lane and then make the pass. And Bergeron finishes. Oh,
Fuller almost stole that one. And I'm going to give it up because Kimmy did a good job of sticking with that. Mahfoud's going to take it. And just a bit off. And a foul on that as Savannah tried to ride the back of Mahfoud and just couldn't do it. That's going to be
usually not a recommended.
And that's her fifth.
5,
yeah, so she's out. Yeah. So Savannah Fuller is going to foul out for this game.
Yeah, that's that one where you have 4 fouls. You almost just let that one go, right?
Yeah.
But it's really hard too when you're a player to think out. Oh, I have 5 or I have 4. I got to be careful, right? You're just playing hard
And there's 4:45 left in the ball game. It's 41-19. And a little bit of scuffle underneath is I think we're going to have a foul, not a jump ball. And that's it is a jump ball. And it's going to be on or for Gorman. They're going to have it on the inbound underneath. And that's going to be Mahfoud. And Gorman trying to get underneath. And another jump ball. A lot of aggressiveness underneath.
I hate the jump ball.
Yeah,
or at least I hate 30 of them, right?
Yeah, a lot of jump balls in this ball game. And Lexi's going to bring it down for the Heat.
I always prefer knock it away. Like, if you have to jump, you got to jump. But, you know, some games you'll have 30 jump balls called.
And it's going to be a foul on number 14. That's Mooney. That's her third.
Yeah, and team second, so both teams a little bit less. But again, right, if you're Gorman and you want a chance to get back in this, right, you have to start fouling because you got to get to that 5. But you're down 22 here, so you really need to cut that lead before you really think about that. But
Arrington's going to sink that first one. And Arrington's got to be careful. She sinks the second one. Arrington's also got 4 fouls.
Yeah, so lead balloons to 24 here. And I think if you're the Heat, you just want to finish strong here, right? You don't want to give them any chance of a comeback, and you want to keep playing the way you played all night.
Oh, that's going to be a travel. Yeah, she lost a little control there.
Again, that's that in between, right? She couldn't decide what to do with it. She took that extra step, and
she didn't know if she was going to go to the basket or if she was going to pass it out. It was just one of those things.
Yeah, the in between is always bad. It's like either just force the shot or force the pass at that point. But
4 minutes left in the ball game, and they're looking like they're just going to pass it at the top. And Lowe just going back and forth in between them. Finally goes underneath, and Mafu's got to be careful. She's going to travel, and it's going to be a jump ball. Mafu was in that weird position where you're on the ground, but if you move,
you got knees and feet, right? Become your pivot points, and sometimes they like do that little spin where they try to get away from it, right?
Yeah. You got to be a little bit careful. So Meads to Mahfoud. Mahfoud, good little pass off there. And, ooh, I was worried about that, to be honest with you. I thought that was going to be a travel. Pass out to Mahfoud. She's at the top of the key. 3-pointer. Good shot.
Yeah, she needed that one to fall to kind of get back some confidence, right? And good basket there. Oh, good look.
Oh, that was a beautiful look, and that's going to be in there.
Bergeron went down hard.
Yeah, she did. But she also took a player from Gorman down with her. I think that was Mahfoud. Oh, pick off. Good turnover by Lexi.
I've been impressed with the Fullers, especially Lexi. Yeah, she's kind of that sneaky assassin, right? Like she just plays the game and shoots well and got great hands.
You don't see her. And just under 2 minutes, or just under 3 minutes left, 2:47 to be exact. And I wonder if it's to the point where they're just going to pass back and forth. Oh, no. Lowe is just not going to let that happen. She's all up in the face playing good defense.
Yeah, just a little too good there.
Yeah. They're going to call her for her third foul, third team foul.
All right, Truth Ten Brink is going to check in here for Emily Arrington.
And I'm pass it into Fuller.
Coach Anderson was in the way there between the referee and getting the ball in there. He was trying to get a call into his team, and the referee was waiting on him to move. And
so Ten Brink is just going to take it. She figured, hey, I'm in here, might as well.
Tried the lefty scoop, it didn't go.
Yeah. So that's Mahfoud, and she's going to get fouled on her way up. I think she was actually gunning for that one. Let's see who it's going to be on. On number 5. That's going to be Stubing. She's one of the ones who really doesn't, not yet in foul trouble.
Yeah, just 3 on her, but, that's a good force there by Mahfoud because you can get points here with the clock stop.
Yeah, and Mahfoud is going to miss that first one. 2:17 left in the ballgame. Here's the second shot, and she'll sink that one. So 23-45 here with 2:17 left in the ballgame. Fuller has it. They're going to put a little pressure on her here. Double teamer coming down.
Yeah, Gorman is just 5 for 12 from the line tonight. So they've given up 7 free points there. And, again, that doesn't help when you're down 22.
And good ball handling by Lexi Fuller. And she's just going to play keep away so far right now. And they're going to put Edel Meads on her. That's going to be Stubing. Stubing's back out to Lexi Fuller, and oh yeah, they're going to foul her. That was just a.
I don't know if that's the foul he wanted. That was kind of an awkward foul. But he
Yeah.
got the foul anyway.
And it's going to be a foul with a timeout. That's Adele Meads with her second. And the fourth team foul.
Full timeout, okay. I was going to say they don't have any 30s left, so it has to be a full timeout.
And, yeah, sorry about that. I was thinking in my head here. Hey, we're going to take a real quick break. While they're doing it, we'll be right back. And we're back here, 1:41 left in the ball game, as the Tyler Heat have had the lead since the beginning and maintained it throughout the ball game. But Gorman has
that could have been offensive. I think Fuller got away with that one a little bit.
Yeah, I agree with that one. I think she shouldered down right in the chest.
I think that's 5 on Mahfood by my count.
And it is. So Mahfood is going to be out of the game. And that's number 5 for the team in the period. So as Fuller goes to the line.
Yeah, you got to bring.
Yeah,
in.
you got to bring in.
Normally you would
yeah.
wait on a sub, but because of the fifth foul, it's early season. You're good.
Yeah.
We're good. Hey, you know. No,
Fuller with the shot.
Referees have done a great job tonight.
Oh, yeah.
They've called a good game. They've been balanced and fair. And
I haven't had to say anything bad about a referee yet tonight.
it's that they're in that same transition time. A lot of these guys do football and basketball.
Oh, and Fuller's going to sink that one, and now we got a sub coming in.
Yeah, so that's going to bring in number 12, Claire Schmuel.
So Crusaders heading down. Minute 28 left in the ball game. Ooh, a little slip on there. She needs to change her shoes. She's got some problems there.
Yeah.
She slipped a little bit. They're pretty, but I don't know if they're good for what she's trying to do. And jump ball called. And that's going to go to Tyler Heat. Just over a minute left. 46-23 is your score.
Throw that thing deep. Oh, there they go. I was going to say Gorman was staying up front. Throw that thing deep. Got 5 to get it in. Great inbounds there. Almost a steal for Kate Cohn.
And I'm not sure what she was thinking there. Why not?
Just
got to get it across.
The
there you go.
I think the danger is you don't want to get on the sideline where you get trapped, right? So
yeah.
But you also don't want to take too long getting across, and it's 10. So.
And Stubing just found a hole and said, you know what, I'm going to take it.
Why not?
And that's Tinbrink. She's going to get a jump ball.
You know, sometimes the Red Sea parts, and you're like, well, okay,
yeah.
I'll take it.
And that's going to be a jump ball, and Gorman's going to have that. They'll come the opposite direction. Here they come. 48 and counting left in the ball game. And they're just doing some top passing here. I don't know if they're just running out the clock or practicing. Not sure. Tinbrink's going to grab it, and it's going to be another jump ball.
That's one you don't want to tie up if you're up, right? You don't want to give, I mean, again, it's going to be your ball, but you want the clock to run. You're up 23.
Yeah.
Just let the clock run. You know what I mean? Now you got to
let them. I mean, even to the point where you let them score.
Right.
Let them drive
as long as the clock's running, that's your best friend. A stop clock is not a win, but anything running is good.
25 seconds left.
And they've kind of given up on the trap here. She needs some help. Oh. And again, don't foul.
You don't want to foul either side, really. And I don't think the referees are really going to call anything at this point.
Oh, it was a great look there. Carly Rowe couldn't quite make the grab there, but it was a good look. Again, just keep that thing up top, run that clock. So 9.5 left, 9.5 seconds, not minutes, but seconds left.
And a good pass underneath. Oh, just missed by Tinbrink.
Yeah, she had a bunny there and didn't quite get it to go.
And that one's going to be in right at the end of the game. That's Teresa Hall with 2. And your final score is Tyler Heat 46, Gorman 25. So that's going to be all for us here for this ball game. Give us about 10 minutes or however much time, but we'll be back for the boys game. And like and subscribe this one and then go to the next stream for the boys game. We'll be back in a little bit.